Capricorn, this is going to be your weekly message for the week starting Monday, July 24th, 2023. Thank you so much for being here. So this is for anyone who has prominent Capricorn placements in your birth chart. So this is like a Capricorn sun, moon, rising, or even a stellium within your birth chart. Capricorn first house even. So we're going to cover the week from Monday through Sunday and just get a sense of your personal energy, then go into the energy of your environment as far as what to expect, and then get some more details for the week. Don't forget to like the video if you were able to gain any perspective or insight from today's reading. Please click the little thumbs up button. I would really appreciate it. And if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe to the channel. I would love to have you there. All right, so let's get started and open up the channel, open up the messages from the universe for the sign of Capricorn, for whoever I'm reading for today, for the week starting Monday, July 24th, 2023, please. All right, so your personal energy for this week, you have the Ace of Wands and the Two of Swords. So it does seem as though there is a decision that you feel like you have to make, and you're pretty conflicted about it. For some of you, it seems as though these options or the decisions that you have to make don't really feed your soul that much. They're not really exciting enough for you to really select one and go full force into it. So you're kind of looking at all the different aspects of each option here, and you just don't really see or feel any passion toward these two directions. It could be two or multiple directions, but with the Two of Swords, it does talk about a decision and being conflicted and not really being clear about what direction you want to take. So it's more of a mental energy where you are conflicted in your thoughts. You are being pulled in two separate directions. You don't really have all of the information that you need in order to make an informed decision. So there's missing elements, there's missing pieces to the puzzle here. I also feel uncertainty for the future. So whatever this decision is or choice that you have, you don't really see a future with it, or you don't see the longevity in it. So yeah, definitely a pull though. I think you do want to be pulled to something that your soul is asking of you. So I do feel for some of you, I don't know why, but I feel moving to literally a different state, city, country. It does seem as though there's something from far away that is pulling at you, however that means, whatever that means. Your soul is going somewhere different from where your reality is at the moment. All right, so whatever your reality is right now, there's something within you that is saying, this is not for us, this is not where we're supposed to be, this is not like, this has run its course, like we need to keep going, we need to keep moving, something like that. I think that this week you're going to realize that the reason why these options, or you have had the inability to make a decision, or you've been prolonging a decision, is because you don't want it. Okay, so you either way, like whatever options you have, you realize this week that you just don't want any of them. So you may be starting to think of another route, another plan, and starting to put that together. But this time it's something that, you know, you're really connected to, and you're connected with your higher self. You're connected with your spirit, and you are creating the plan from that place. Like what your heart is saying, what your soul is telling you to do. What is in the environment for the Capricorn, please, for the week of Monday, starting Monday, July 24th. Excuse me, sorry about my voice. You have the Page of Cups in your environment. You may have your children or somebody younger may play a prominent role in your life this week. There is something that is coming through this week that has taken a really, really long time to get here. So I don't know if you've been waiting for someone to show up, or you've been waiting for something to happen. This does feel as though you are connected to it from the heart. So you have feelings for this. You love this thing or this person. You're connected to this thing or this person. You care. It also feels as though, like, going back to the Ace of Wands and having this new idea or new path or option that you want to take, it does feel like there is something, if you just sort of sat with yourself for a bit, you will remember or notice that there is something that you have been wanting to do and wanting to get done that is really close to your heart and your soul. And for some of you, I think that you're going to go back to that, whatever that is. So it's like when you were young, you know, you always wanted to do this thing or live at this place, or, you know, so it's like going back, like reminiscing, or just reflecting on who you used to be. And it's just like, before I used to want to do that. So there's something around a past goal that is coming back to the forefront that you're thinking about now. For the majority of you, there is love in the environment. There's love in the area. You may be feeling like this for someone, or someone may be feeling like this for you. It does seem as though it is in the newer stages. So this is just getting to know someone, just talking to someone, dating. Not really too committed at the moment. If you are committed, then you and your partner are sort of rekindling the connection. I was picking up on the past. The Six of Cups is here. Yeah, so there is something from the past coming through. It could be a person, somebody that you haven't really spoken to in a while, with that Hangman there and the Knight of Pentacles here. There's a person, King of Cups, middle of the week, could be male or female. You have 2 cup cards here, 6 of Cups there. The Hanged Man is ruled by Pisces. So you do have a lot of water energy in your reading this week. So you may be in your feels, in your emotions, just a little bit more sensitive than normal. Passion. You have the Ace of Wands twice in your reading for this week. That is huge. There is definitely a new start and a new passion, a new fire that has ignited within you, and you are excited to go toward it. I just don't know why the 2 of Swords here, but we'll see what that brings through. Because overall, there is, like I said, something new that you want, and you're going for it. With this 10 of Pentacles right next to it, there is a possibility, there is capability, there's a future, there's potential in this thing. You know, it's not like Capricorn doesn't do anything unless they know that they're going to get something out of it, right? Like, they know that there's potential in something. They know that there's value in something. There's definitely value in whatever this is, and you're perceiving it to be that way. It could be something from the past that is coming up and resurfacing. For the majority of you, it is a person, and all of a sudden it's just ignited. It does feel like one day to the next. It feels very quick, like this wasn't here yesterday or something like that, you know, and it's here now, and it's just like, whoa. But at the same time, there's a serious tone to it as well. What is the Empress? What is the Empress? You have the Empress at the end of the week, but what else for the end of the week, please? Tower. Yeah, this is a big week for you. You may be leaving something behind, you know, for the sake of this new start, right? So you it is feeling like an opportunity for you to get away from something that was just not doing it for you anymore. What is the 2 of Swords? By the end of the week, you're feeling really good, really comfortable. You feel like you have everything that you need as it relates to resources and the material aspects of life. Two of Swords. But something comes through. I don't know if you're shocking someone or someone's shocking you, but a Tower happens by the end of the week. So by the end of the week, it looks as though there is a big moment. There's a lot of activity. There's a high energy peak at the end of the week, because something or someone is creating a change, creating a shakeup, is breaking a foundation of some sort and is ending something. But they're doing it for the sake of something better. The Two of Swords is clarified by the Five of Cups and the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, you're just feeling stuck and you want to get away. You want to break away. And I think something or someone comes through that motivates you to do that. And then by the end of the week, it's just like, I'm doing it. You know, like you're getting away. What is the Ace of Wands about? So you're communicating with someone, could be this King of Cups here, about something that's really 3D, right? So this could be a job, your money, your home, your family, like something big like that. Strength, having the courage to speak, having the courage to tell somebody how you feel, where you stand, what you want, what you don't want. There may be some arguments, like I said. You have the People card down here. There may be some high, like I said, high peaks of energy, right? Because there's like drama happening. There is a shakeup happening. There's people communicating and speaking and saying the truth, which is shaking up the foundation and rattling things up. So there could be a lot of activity on this one situation toward the middle and the end of the week, where you are just telling people where you stand, telling people, you know, what's going to happen, what you're doing, whatever, what they need to do, something like that. And it's just going to create some ruckus and drama and mess. What is the Empress? Queen, the High Priestess, the Seven of Cups, the Hermit. Yeah, I mean, you know that this has to be done for the sake of your stability and your security and your overall sense of safety and foundation here. You know this has to be done because it affects your finances and your money as well. Whatever this is not, it's to end something that wasn't adding any value and to go towards something that you perceive will. What is a Tower? By the end of the week, the Empress has a lot of options here and is being asked to sit with yourself and make the right decision. King of Cups twice. So if you're in a partnership, you may be telling your person something that is big, like big news. There's the Queen of Pentacles, which is the Capricorn card. Could be he or she. So it's two court cards here. Could be a couple. What else for the Tower? And Justice. I don't know if it's the opposite. I'm also feeling the opposite can be like this person is coming through and it's like a really fast-paced situation where you probably knew them from the past. Somehow, some way, it's taken them a long time to get here, but they're here. And right away, you're committed. With this Justice card, you have two court cards. You also have the Ten of Pentacles. Right away you're committed. And I think whatever is ending is like your status. What is the Ten of Swords? And again, we are in Venus retrograde season, and it is retrograding in Leo until September. So we do expect there to be retrograde themes coming through, especially with Venus being in retrograde. She is the planet of love and money and pleasure. I mean, it's not surprising when you have previous partners, previous, love people, like relationships show back up. So this could be something like that, because it does seem as though this person has come back from the past and they just showed up, and it feels like one day to the next. The Ace of Swords to clarify the Ten of Swords. So simultaneously there's an ending and a beginning, which we've already established. But there is some truth coming out. It does feel as though another part to this Tower moment is people speaking on why they acted the way they did before. People calling someone out on, their bullshit, whether it's currently someone acting like this currently, but I am feeling for some of you this is like talks about the past still, and people opening up about why they acted a certain way, why they acted toxic, why they were low level before. And there's a new start with love, nurture, compassion, and all that good stuff. So I know this is a little quickie reading, but it's just a span of 1 week. You have romantic love at the bottom of the oracle deck here. So, it's very to the point, Capricorn. What is the advice from the universe for the Capricorn, please, for this week, starting Monday, July 24th? Coherence. So this is the number 13 breaking down to the number 4. So this deck is called the Sacred Geometry deck. And so basically what it does is it helps us step into the frequency, the vibrational type of energy, right? How everything has a frequency of these certain parts of ourselves. So this frequency is the frequency of coherence. And I will read that for you, just giving you a visual. So it's like love, right? Like love being a frequency, a vibration. Coherence has a frequency and vibration that we can tap into and utilize to, however we need it, right? But this card says the frequency of coherence supports our ability to harmonize the frequency of the heart with the frequency of the mind for an optimal ability to create the reality that we desire. I read it one more time. The frequency of coherence supports our ability to harmonize the frequency of the heart with the frequency of the mind for an optimal ability to create the reality that we desire. So it's very similar to alchemy and manifestation, right? Making sure that your heart and your mind are on the same page. And I think that you start off this week or throughout the week trying to get to that place of being aligned and your heart and your mind being coherent, so that way you can make the right choice for you as this person from the past or this opportunity from the past shows itself back up, and you sort of weed out some of the distractions and you really get into alignment with your mind and your heart to make sure that they're on the same page, so that way you can move forward and make the right decision. And I think that a lot of that coherence and the alignment is also going to come through not just with yourself, but with you and the person. At the end of the week, it does feel, for the majority of you who are going through this situation, that by the end of the week, there is a lot of talking and and being on the same page. So you sharing where you're at, where you came from, where you're at now, like how you're feeling about it, whatever. Them doing the same thing, right? Like opening up, this is where I'm coming from. They're telling you where they're coming from, and putting things out on the table. So that way you both can align and make sure that you're on the same page, for whatever this situation is, right? Romantic or not, it does have to do with you and another person. It has to do with you being aligned with yourself to make this decision this week. So if you are feeling confused, not knowing what to do, especially in this Two of Swords energy where you're conflicted, you're going to have to remember coherence and make sure that you sort of just step back, connect with your heart, ask your heart, what do you want? Connect with your mind, ask your mind, what do you want? And try to find some sort of balance and alignment there. Alrighty? So that is your reading for the week, Capricorn. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful week. If you were able to gain any perspective from today's reading, please hit the little thumbs up button and like the video. I would really, really appreciate it. And subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. Check out the rest of the readings. I'm going to start the August readings this week, so subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on those. Otherwise, have a wonderful week. Thank you so much. We'll see you on the next one.